Very good evening to all of you and welcome back to the sessions. A wonderful evening. Just we had completed here in our previous session arithmetic progression, and today in this session we are going to do coordinate geometry. So once again welcome back to the sessions, and let's start our journey for coordinate geometry. I know it's an easy chapter, but still I would try my level best to give you something very important out of this chapter, which is important from your examination point of view. So let's see what is there inside the box. These are the schedules you must be knowing already. Here goes the first question. The base BC of an equilateral triangle ABC lies on the y-axis. Okay. The coordinate of point C are 0, -3. The origin is the midpoint of the base. Okay. Find the coordinates of the points A and B. Also find the coordinates of another point D such that BACD is a rhombus. Okay. So I guess you would have understood this question. Just to make you understand, although I have the solution, but I will still try to make you understand this question in a much more better way. Let us assume this is y-axis and let us assume this is x-axis. Now it is said that a point C 0, -3. I have taken this point 0, -3 here. Now if 0, -3, this point C is here, it is said that BC of an equilateral triangle lies on y-axis and origin is the midpoint. Origin is the midpoint. So this is the origin, and if this is a midpoint, then the other point would be here. I guess you all must be understanding. This must be B 0, 3. Now this is the base of the triangle. This is the base of the triangle. Now it is saying that there has to be a triangle ABC. So let's suppose this will be the triangle ABC. This is an equilateral triangle. Now coordinates of A, how you will get the coordinates of A, this is important. For that, just pay attention that you already know this BC. BC is nothing but 6 because 3 units and 3 units. Do you know that this line, let's say for example O, this line AO would be nothing but the perpendicular of this equilateral triangle, altitude. And if you know, altitude has a formula √3/2 into side. Do you all know this? So if this √3/2 into side is the formula, so it will become √3/2 into side. Side is nothing but 6 centimeter. BC, side of an equilateral triangle, 6. So this will cancel it in 3 times. We will get 3√3, isn't it? So the height of this triangle is 3√3. So I guess you would be able to understand that this A has a coordinate of 3√3, 0. Okay. So this is 3√3, 0. Now you have got the coordinate of A, and very easily, let me tell you, very easily, also find the coordinates of another point D such that BACD is a rhombus. So if you have to find a rhombus, then what you will do, surely you will, this will be the point D, and BA is equal to AC is equal to CD is equal to BD. Why I am saying this? Because this is also an equilateral triangle. I have just replicated this triangle to this side, and once if I have replicated, so BA will be equal to BD, will be equal to CD, will be equal to AC. So we have got our rhombus. And if you know that this is also an equilateral triangle, you would be able to get the coordinates of D also. That is 3√3. So this will be -3√3, 0. Now I guess you would have understood this. This is the most easiest method possible for solving this question. Okay, you have just been able to solve it in some 3 to 4 lines, not more than that. But let me tell you, this is a 4-marker question. Writing this question in examination is of a very artful thing. Why I am saying this? Because this question needs some steps, and you need to put those steps in the copy, otherwise you will not get marks. Although this is good for understanding, but I would not suggest you can go for this. But how you got the this coordinate of B, you will have to write down in the copy that since it is a midpoint, so we will get this B, and you will have to show the formula of midpoint. Then goes the second step, that you can do this height AO, and you will be getting this. But for doing this part, you will have to prove it that Here it is a rhombus, and rhombus has a property that its diagonals bisect each other and are at perpendiculars. They are at 90 degree. So you'll have to show all of those things, and then only you can write down this question. So I have just noted down the steps also, which you can follow in your copy, and you will be getting the marks. This is the most easiest method. This method you can solve if you are confident that yes, you would be able to write down all the required steps in a correct and appropriate manner. Otherwise, if you don't know how to write steps, if you don't know how to make steps, then please don't go with this method. But let me tell you, this is the most easiest method, and it's the only 3 to 4 line method. Okay, anyways, moving on to next, I'll tell you how the solution of this step goes on. I have written down each and everything which I have just now spoken. I have written down each and every steps here, which you can follow for getting the complete answer. O is the origin, so that is why B will be 0,3. Similarly, triangle ABC is an equilateral triangle, so that is why third vertex will lie on the perpendicular bisector of BC, which we saw just now in the previous slide. That was x-axis. So bisector of BC is nothing but x-axis, and since bisector of BC is x-axis, so now A will lie on x-axis. So coordinates, y coordinates of A point will be 0 because x-axis has y coordinate equal to 0. So now in triangle AOB you can apply Pythagoras theorem, and once you have applied a Pythagoras theorem, if you remember, I'll just show you. If you remember that this was the coordinate plane, here was the A, this was origin, and this was nothing but 0, -3. So you have got this value, this value as 3. You have got this value also because this is nothing but the side of the triangle. So that is 6. In the previous slide I had shown you that this will be 0,3. So this will be 3 and 3. This will be complete 6. So this side should also be 6. So now you can apply here Pythagoras theorem 6 and 3, and then you will get OA. That is also one method. If you are not understanding that √3/2 into side of the triangle, then you can apply this Pythagoras theorem also, and you will get the answer. So 6 square is equal to OA square plus 3 square in the very similar fashion, and you will be getting the value of OA, that is equal to 27 OA square, and OA will be 3√3 units, what we have calculated in the previous slide. Now once you have got this value, you will be able to write down the coordinates, that 3√3, 0, and therefore the diagram is here, and this diagram is here, and this will be replicated this side, so it will become a rhombus D. Now you have to find the coordinates of D. So how you will find the coordinates of D is similarly, you can directly write it down, because for 4 marker question you have put it down all the necessary steps. If this question comes in a 4 marks, which should be, because this question is predominantly a 4 marker question. So this question might be coming in the 4 marks. So if you have written down all the steps, so you can write down similarly here D, and this will be replicated, or you can write here replicate the point A to the negative side of the x-axis, and you will be getting D. So this is the complete final answer, and you have got the answer. So now we have 2 equilateral triangles formed as one rhombus, and hence this triangle ABC and DBC will form a rhombus, that is BACD. I guess I'm clear with my point, and this is how you will be able to form this BACD rhombus, and hence the answer of the question. So I guess it must be very clear to you all, and let me tell you, this is an important question, because see, this question might be looking easy if it is looking, otherwise if it is not looking easy, it's surely not an easy question. And important thing is this, the steps, because in coordinate geometry steps are very important. So these steps are very important, let me tell you, and please write down these steps in the examination, then only you will be getting the marks. Now moving to the next. So here comes the next question. If A 5, 2, B 2, -2, and C -2, T are the vertices of a right angle triangle with angle B equal to 90 degree, then find the value of T. Now, so first of all you will draw a triangle. Let us see the diagram. So A is there, B is there, and C is there. Now angle B is 90 degree, okay? So angle B is 90 degree, so you will apply Pythagoras theorem. AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. Now once you have applied the Pythagoras theorem, so then only one unknown is there, that is T. So you will be able to find the t very easily. So let us write down the distance formula first. Find out AB first, then BC, then AC. So first of all, I have find out AC, that is 5, 2 and minus 2, t. So first of all, we have find out AC, and now there comes the AC. Sorry, AC will be finally calculated, and we will be getting the value of AC. Now calculating AB. So AB will be this 5, 2 and 2. So using those formulas, you will be able to calculate AB also. And once you have AB, thereafter you will be getting BC. AB is 5 unit, AC is this much, and then calculate for BC, and you will be getting the value of BC also in terms of T. Now once you have got AB, BC and AC, put it in the Pythagoras theorem, and the Pythagoras theorem that AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square, and putting all the values of AB square, BC square and AC square, you will be getting an equation. Solving that equation, you will be getting the value of T, that is nothing but 1. So solve all the steps. See, I am not getting into the steps only because of one reason, that I know that you would be able to do the calculations, and that is an easy part. I don't think it's any help is required for that. So that is why I am giving all you all the important points which you should know. Rest calculation I am leaving on your beautiful mind. I am pretty confident on that you will be able to do. So 8 equal to 80, and hence you will be getting the value of t equals to 1. And this is how the value of t will be calculated. Let me tell you an easy question again, but steps are important, and it was a time taking question. See, many of the questions are very easy questions in the examination, but most of the questions consume a lot of time. So those a lot of time, that is an important part, isn't it? So now moving to the next, here goes the next question. Find the area of the quadrilateral ABCD, the coordinates of whose vertices are unknown is there, that is t. So you will be able to find the. This is how the value of t will be calculated. Let me tell you an easy question again, but steps are important, and it was a time taking question. See, many of the questions are very easy questions in the examination, but most of the questions consume a lot of time. So those a lot of time, that is an important part, isn't it? So now moving to the next, here goes the next question. Find the area of the quadrilateral ABCD, the coordinates of whose vertices are A minus 3, 2, B 5, 4, C 7, minus 6, and D minus 5, minus 4. So you have to find the area of this triangle. Now it is very easy. Divide this quadrilateral into two triangles and then apply the formula for area of triangle. That is very easy. But again, these questions will be asked in the examination. I'm not telling not asked, or you should not even think that, sir, these questions are so easy, how they will be asked. Easy questions are also there. But have you heard this thing? Sir, paper बहुत lengthy tha, it was very lengthy and I did not get time. It is all because of these kind of questions. Because right now it is appearing very easy. Once you will start solving this question, it will take a lot many steps. So that part makes your whole paper tough. Because if it is lengthy, surely you are going to lose marks, and that is you have to practice. So I'll just show you how to solve this question. And once this is the diagram, A minus 3, 2, B 5, 4, and C 7, minus 6, and D is minus 5, minus 4. I'll just write it down. That is D. Here D is minus 5, minus 4. So we have A, B, C and D. So we have got all the four vertices. Now I will be trying to find out the area of ABC first and then ADC. So ABC and ADC, I will find out ABC plus ADC, and once I have got the area of both the triangles, I will be adding them both. So now see the solution. Area of triangle ABCD is ABC plus ADC. So we have first triangle ABC. So for ABC, I will be doing this crisscross. You can do it by crisscross, or you can apply simply the formula that says, I'll just write down that formula once for you guys. This formula is very important. Never forget this, half into. Write down, if you are not able to remember this formula, then also I'm telling you a method. Write down x1, x2 and then x3. Now once you have written x1, put here bracket y2 minus y3, then plus y3 minus y1, then plus y1 minus y2. Now, how I have got this? I'll tell you. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1. Sorry, here it is. It should be y1. 2, 3, 1, and then 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, and 3, 1, 2. So once you have done, means you can remember it by this. x1, x2, x3 would be here, and in bracket all the y terms would be there. And how to number them? It's 1, 2, 3, then 2, 3, 1, and then 3, 1, 2. So what you will be doing? This is a circle, isn't it? Put it in a clockwise segment. It will be 1, 2, and 3. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, and then 3, 1, 2. And that is how you will be able to remember this formula always. So this is the formula. Now apply this formula. So while applying the formula, you will be getting something like this, and hence you will be getting the value. That is 42 square units. Okay. So now you have got the value of triangle, area of triangle ABC. Now coming to the next. The next is triangle ADC area. Triangle ADC area would be there. And how to number them? It's 1, 2, 3, then 2, 3, 1, and then 3, 1, 2. So what you will be doing? This is a circle, isn't it? Put it in a clockwise segment. It will be 1, 2, and 3. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, and then 3, 1, 2. And that is how you will be able to remember this formula always. So this is the formula. Now apply this formula. So while applying the formula, you will be getting something like this, and hence you will be getting the value. That is 42 square units. Okay. So now you have got the value of triangle, area of triangle ABC. Now coming to the next. The next is triangle ADC area. Triangle ADC area will be again in the very similar fashion, and hence putting all the values and calculating it, and you will be getting the value. I'm just writing it down directly, 38. So this 38. Now add both of them, 42 and 38, and you will be getting the final value. That is nothing but 80. So I guess question must be clear to you all. And let me tell you, this is not a tough question, but this all calculation part takes time. It's not going to be solved very easily. So it will take time. And let me tell you, there is no short trick for this. The most bad part is this. There is no shortcut for this. So what I suggest you all, start solving these questions and practice it as much as possible. See, being a teacher, I can solve this question in 1 minute. But how I have developed this habit, or how I have developed this skill that I can solve this question in 1 minute, and means I have not got a Brahma's Vardhan ki beta aaj se tu har calculation 10 second mein kar lega. Aisa nahi hai. I have been able to do this because I have practiced it a lot many times. I have taught so many students. I have done this calculation so many times, 1000 times. That is why I am able to do this. And similar goes for you also. मतलब अगर मैं भगवान नहीं तो तुम भी भगवान तो नहीं हो ना, तो वही सेम प्रोसीजर रहेगा. आपको बहुत बार प्रैक्टिस करनी पड़ेगी. You will have to practice it for multiple times. If you will be practicing it for multiple times, you would be able to get those calculations very easily. And that is how it works, isn't it? Now, moving on to our next question. The next question goes like this. 80 square units is the final answer. Coordinates of the points A, B, and C are this, this, and this respectively. P is any point in the